Okay, never mind.
I mean, feel free to continue. I'm going to
It's
say that
zero
the fucking
sugar.
Oreo Coke.
It
I've heard so
doesn't
much
taste
about
like
it.
zero sugar. It tastes like it's got
Alcohol
so much
sugars are gonna
sugar.
get us all.
It's like drinking a cookie.
What in Grimmer phrase is, it's like drinking a Coke and then someone whispers Oreo behind you.
But they're doing it enough to alter the taste. So it's like they're whispering Oreo directly into your mouth.
So there has been
Like
a
looking
chocolate
at it.
Coke in existence, right?
There's a bit of chocolate taste to it.
Yeah, like I know, but that was the thing that Coke did, and it maybe comes back every now and then. Like, so that exists. What is the other flavor of Oreo is what? The cream, but that's not like cream. It's just like
It's a bit like there's like a hint of chocolate and there's a hint of like the Coke vanilla flavor.
Okay, that makes sense.
But in the way that vanilla Coke doesn't taste quite right when it's zero. It's a different sort of vanilla and it's weird.
I do wonder, is it actually a different vanilla, or is it just that the sweetener just doesn't make it taste right?
Incorrect vanilla. Like how vegan vanilla ice cream is made from coconut.
Yes. Although, like, if it's presented as like a coconut cream type thing, it's actually quite nice if you don't go into it thinking about ice cream.
There's definitely have it worse with the like vanilla, fake vanilla, like looks fine enough.
Yeah,
And
I'm
sometimes
just friends with a couple
children that
vegans.
are like 2 years old can't tell the difference, so it's obviously doing fine. They don't know they can't eat real vanilla.
I just have a couple of vegan friends, so I get the test.
People I listen to on pods that are vegan. There was a fun one where they went to like an event to do vegan versions of like fast food, and they went to do like a vegan Zinger Tower meal. Was the one they went to, and they're like, that was really good. And then only after after they'd all eaten it together, did they say, I've never actually had a Zinger Tower meal, so I have no idea how this like compares to the real thing. And they proceeded to do this like every time they did this in an event.
Good.
Like they'd never eaten the original version.
The closest to that I've done is I've gone to a vegan taqueria, and I don't know. They gave an admirable effort. They tried.
I haven't done a proper run around of like the latest evolutions in all of this, all of the things.
Yeah. No,
last time I had like a vegan burger, it was like bad. But I imagine the scientists will have figured that out by now.
At least for tacos, is like they have like tacos with non-meat things in them that are like good. Like you can just have a potato taco. It's
just have more of the other stuff that isn't the meat that is good. Like that's the rule of how to do a good vegan chili. Which like that's easy shit. All the good shit in chili is not necessarily even in the meat.
Yeah, that tracks. I've not been a big chili person, but people keep telling me or trying to get me to change that.
It's an easy thing to shove in a slow cooker and then come back to finish at the end of the day.
What weapons do I want to be running this gym? I realize I've not thought about that in the slightest.
Have something precision around, goes Tormentor. There's a big one.
You have Izanagi's Burden, Nullify, and Edge Transit, which could work.
Let's see. A lot of the various guides are like, well, have someone on Cenotaph and all that, but I'll leave that up to you.
I don't think we did that even we didn't bother much with that last time. I think they were doing some sort of ammo finishing when I did it, but like as usual, I assume I have no ammo and anything I have is a bonus. But I am bringing my fancy 777 Ergo Sum with Perfect Fifth Caster, and then an SMG and Scintillation.
What are the champs of this? If I can pull that up.
Unstop, Anti-Barrier.
Barrier. Yeah, do run Izzy, Nullify, and not Edge Transit. I guess Commemoration.
It's definitely Unstop, isn't it? Yeah. I actually have.
I guess I should swap that.
Do I have that?
I think currently
What's
nothing
this
for me,
thing
but I
does?
can equip something. I'll be able to freeze them, but I always like to have a weapon just in case.
Last time I did it, I did run still hunt, but then I ran into the problem of having to actually hit things with a sniper rifle.
Oh, well, that's not
I don't
too
have
bad
that
for me
problem with a
personally.
sword.
I think the logic of a sniper rifle is all the tormentors, right?
Yeah, you know, you definitely need at least something, but like this time I want to try the scintillation because I can actually hit things with an LFR.
Hmm,
An energy slot scout rifle.
fancy.
Do I? Maybe. That's barrier.
Actually,
Then I
so
I can trust you back out. It's been a while.
I'm going to run something else.
I'm gonna be trying to honed edge Izzy a bunch. We'll see if that is in fact a good plan or just a bad plan. But
If I went back to last season, what if buried bloodline? Yeah, that's losing a lot of damage though.
It's like if I could go to the past.
It's still good. It's just not the new toy. And I like new toys.
take overload sword off if I'm not using it.
I like new toys, yes.
What supers do you think you two will be running? Oh, wait, never mind. I was going to talk myself
I'm
into running
hoping.
prismatic transfer again.
Yeah,
but
I'm
I keep
doing
forgetting
prismatic
that.
and hucking axes and hoping for the best.
I'm hawking a knight. Call.
Hmm. Yeah, I am tempted to run like a sidearm for some reason for the unstops, but I know it's a bad idea. How bad of an idea could it be? Really?
One other
Try to bring
stream
tarnished metal,
options.
actually, I think. Because I can run it with shock and awe. Sniper's meditation you can do with honed edge Izzy, as I found out, but I don't know if I necessarily want that here. That was my strategy for soloing or is just pop all my transcendence pop super and then just honed edge the boss and just watch the chunks of houses melt away.
Good shit.
It's such a mechanically satisfying kind of damage too. I'm glad that I learned that ages ago when it was more the meta. Or right, I guess it still kind of is, but like the only game in town, I guess is what I mean.
Now it has a new best friend in a different slot. And the two can live together in harmony.
You know, I'll try this. This will be
We
fine.
have void threat. Okay, I think I've already got that left.
Don't have a
Swapping.
good. Still not really a great strand cannon.
Grand cannon.
I think they're all like the kinds of hand cannon I hate. Be someday soon.
Better Devils does exist. And I do have one that's, like, acceptable. What's the reload look like?
That's
Yeah, even with max reload on Better Devils, it's still 2.31 seconds. Over 2 seconds is a lot.
This kit will probably work. Run your. Wait, do I even have that equipped still? Where's the mod we want? Prosperity. There we go. Vanguard Prosperity.
It is possible to get Enlightened Ash and explosive payload on better devils, which might be the most fun strand cannon available. Maybe I'll dump some of my Crucible engrams tonight. Fuck it, I'm going Buried Bloodline.
Fuck it.
Buried Bloodline and a hand cannon, and then my surges are just going to be all over the fucking place. I'll live.
Doom Frozen. Oh no.
I think I'm good.
How you feeling, Captain?
No, I can't do that because it sacrifices my ability to do anything. Anything else? I'm still struggling. Technically, I can be radiant for very small pieces of time, which will let me do a barrier.
Might also be handing it out. Can't remember if that's actually true about this subclass. Yeah, if I hit someone with a snap near you.
Oh,
Pulse
snap.
rifles. No, Blast Furnace. I can do a Blast Furnace. And then I'll just have like 3 different elements of my leg surges will be all boring and weird, but all right, I'm gonna call this acceptable. Close
Yeah.
enough.
What happens? Congrats on having the big number, Captain.
It's huge.
World's biggest number.
Right on my number.
World premiere of a number.
In theory, want to hit 2024.
2021, A Space Odyssey.
I guess next season, if they, I hate that they introduced the power cap again, but it does mean it will be easier to hit big number 2024.
I think it's kind of because of the introduction of the system to pull everyone up. They need to do it at least once just to see how it works. Like, you got to do it once to see if it's doing the thing that they want it to do, which is meaning that only one person in your party really needs to give a shit, and everybody else can just coast on them. Which, if it works out that that is kind of what you can do, then, like, who cares that they raised the power cap? They didn't do anything.
Also, I don't know. I think it's only hitting as hard as it does in part just because, like, so many people we know are kind of playing a lot less. Like, it's
Yeah.
less onerous when you know, like, a bunch of people who have ground out that. And I think that still will get so.
Ow.
Hit by. Moth.
Thank you.
Got the scout rifles. Not as much from the jolting now.
I just grapple punched a moth.
I'm gonna just restart this. I almost wiped us there anyways. You want to go a little farther to kind of feel more of this opening area before restarting?
Yeah, push up a little bit. I just need to remember that I need to respect enemies.
That's always a thing, right? Yeah, it's like, oh right, I don't care about what enemies think of me. Still is my favorite thing to tell people who are like learning to jump for the first time. It's like, you have to learn how to respect them. You gotta learn how to act. Champion on the field somewhere. What a whip.
Playing that new Castlevania collection is really bad for enemy respecting reasons because it has the rewind time thing that they put in all of their remasters. So I can do whatever the fuck I want, and if anything goes wrong, I can just undo it. And when you get that in your instincts, you start thinking you can do it all the time for everything. and you start getting really confident.
Confidence is good, but only in some kinds of doses.
I see no downsides, Captain. Keep going.
Exactly. I don't know if I
Alright,
can
I'm not
make
gonna
this
stop
jump,
you.
but it's fine.
All right. What are friends for but to encourage each other's bad but fun behaviors?
I'm hiding in the ceiling. Oh boy. Oh, that went very badly.
Ah, fuck. I've
Please
used
put
all my
my
Izzy
rest
ammo
here.
being a show off. I will stop now.
Hi.
They're bobble.
I thought there were flaw. There was no flaw.
We
Shriekers. There's another one up there as well.
I remember seeing these during the campaign in Forest first when I was like, oh, that's gonna be fun.
Oh, that was a lot of hit markers on that exploding.
Where? Oh, down there. Oh, there's a bear
Bear.
down there. Do we want to engage with him?
Yeah, we
Yes.
should kill everything if we can.
I'm glad that finisher worked on the one we wanted to.
I'm low on ammo, so I'll poke at him. That's okay for you too.
There we go. Headache Trevor's doesn't care how far away you are.
Still an acolyte hiding over there somewhere, but they're not a champion.
There was a barrier in here. I removed it. You're welcome.
Thank you.
That's a hand. These are some grippies.
Love a good gripping.
That's why we keep the spares.
Is this what they meant by get a grip?
Probably.
Yes.
Curse roll, curse roll, curse roll, curse roll, curse roll. And this is the room where you just kill things forever.
Yeah, I think we go to the right or something.
I don't know
Very-
if there's a particular strategy for this, because when we did it, we literally just ran around the room killing things, and then a boss appeared and we
See.
nuked it.
I see. I thought you had. Oh wait, this is a different room. Okay, I'm thinking of the room with like. You have to kill knights over and over. Or
Do you have a
something.
champ on me?
Yeah. I'm on the champ rather than the other thing.
Okay, there's the wizard.
Gotta be more responsible. Ammo.
Oh. Has my brain been broken by just doing master night the raids? I'm just like, oh, this isn't that bad.
Possible.
Maybe.
I'm just
My
like,
enemy density has gone way up, so.
yeah.
Off.
First of all, we're in the back of the room.
Complaining about this isn't fair.
That is not the boss one. At some point, a Hive Titan shows up.
We have another barrier in the field.
I've got a Goldie ready for the
Music change. Music change.
Oh.
Ads on me.
Yes. Something ask you a question.
Sorry.
Something asks you a question.
Oh. Yes. Thank you.
Barrier.
Yeah. Okay, this is the actual boss.
The barrier up, Jim.
A moment to line up a night. Oh,
E super.
oh, it's so close.
Have a clear angle. Got it. Finishable.
Finished. Oh, barrier in this corner.
Yep.
Ads are despawning.
The barrier will not.
There you go. works so much better when I don't whiff a bunch of my shots. For no reason.
Yeah. And I forgot that I have Transcendence as well.
I thought mine earlier, but it's
Dump
back
ammo
Hey,
into this thing. It
What?
will persist.
Okay.
Just
catching
don't
up.
kill it.
Sure.
It's the funny trick they play on you. You can dump ammo in it and it'll persist when it shows up later, but if you kill it, then a different named enemy shows up in revenge.
Yeah, Sparkle was talking about that like week 1. I want to like right when it launched. I want to say, I fucked up. Not in a permanent way, thankfully.
Well, I just imagine it's like, you know, they have their roster, and, you know, if you kill the starting lineup,
Ow.
you know, they have a backup and a backup for the backup.
Love a hot.
Oh god, Oreo Coke.
You don't have to drink
It looks normal, it's not.
I think Kevin does have to drink it. Cursed by a fae or something.
It's the only one in the house. I
You
drank
don't
the
have
good
to drink
shit.
the Coke.
I do. I own it. What am I gonna do? Entomb it? For future generations?
Do you have anyone you
have
would like
to put a
to...
marker above it that says, "Here we, you know."
Someone else has already
John
done that.
We we commemorate
New
no
discovery.
great achievement.
New discovery in Tutankhamun's tomb. Limited edition Coke, only released in something BC.
Oh, I got some thingamabob for killing things in Nightfalls just now. Look at me.
I got like a void kills.
He has one of those I need to work on. Well, there's a bunch of seasonal shots I need to do. I'm not sure how much of them.
I have simply just not played a lot this season.
I am one away from the big pile of brightness.
Okay, this is the room where you have to go in the teleporters. You have to.
We've got a
Yeah.
tornado here. It's not going to let us just walk past.
I think we need to go in the side rooms as fast as possible or something.
The side room just has a slightly they go slightly faster. Well, depends which
I mean,
side.
like, I thought
Left
I
side
read-
it closes.
I thought it was that you have to do this in order to stop spawning the infinite ads.
It does help. Yeah. On this
I'm
one
down.
on the right side, there are now new mechanics. You
Yeah,
have to
that's
destroy
right.
stuff with the laser. The one
Right,
that you
that's
just
what
did is
I
technically
originally-
slightly faster that I didn't notice.
So the guide I was looking at before this, just basically like just do them as fast as possible to like make the room less shitty.
Sounds fair enough.
And I'm all about
Oh my god.
that.
Nope, I've been crushed.
Oh,
I thought I had the mechanic, but it turns out there's a couple more waves of it.
all right.
I have
Since
barely
you
done
just
the
gotta
mechanic,
try,
though.
and I have never done it, I will let you do it again.
Sure. It does just seem it's the same jumping on platforms to get out, but also you have to kill like a whole bunch of Eyes of Riven on the way out.
Yeah, that's what it looked like, but you now have experience, and if we can one-shot this haphazardly, that'd be fun. Be a real good ego boost, you know, just
Yeah.
Always appreciated.
an ego boost for me.
Oh, it's open. There we go. I did actually do it.
Nice.
Oh boy, the relic has a timer. There we go.
Relic is a gun.
It is a gun. And they made me
Alright,
use...
now we have to fight this thing.
Nah, I think it just leaves.
Oh, well, that's awfully nice of it.
This is one of the weird ones with a weak point on its ass. It's very funny.
It's on the run, but we've wounded it. It won't get far.
It's very like Halo Hunter-esque.
Guardian, between you
Yeah.
and me, I like Zavala's moxie, but this ain't him.
Oh, Cade's alive again.
Cora's right to be worried. I got a bad feeling too.
Wait.
Oh, the void bullshit. The void bullshit. Nice.
Owned.
What if I shot you with a sniper rifle 4 times in once?
Ha ha ha. Unless.
You're both girls, and there's something here. I just need like 20 more minutes.
Right in on the board.
What if we sat
I'll circle
across
back
on
around to
rooftops
this.
from each other and sniped at each other?
We were both girls.
That is
now.
actually that is Yuri.
Yeah.
Like that's there.
Enemy signature.
Don't have to do much with that one.
It's just in the text.
And we get to go to the bonus bean room.
For now, at least.
The bonus bean room.
Can you stun, please? There you go.
Yeah, the ice is probably messing with it. That's whatever. Though.
deserved
Oh,
it.
hi. Oh, I'm frozen. Oh no.
This room ain't too bad. It's basically just an angles puzzle. Like as soon as you move to the next like platform, something new has a terrible angle on you from like behind you, and you have to turn around and get it.
Fun.
So you just gotta be thorough.
You're out of range, Captain. I tried to heal you.
Yes, there's a unstop there, but then behind us is something else.
The Centurion down there and a couple other things.
I got one of them.
Damn it.
Okie doke. Easy peasy. And this is just where the exit portal would be in the normal version.
That's funny. This is the room with the lava. Okay.
Yeah, this is the one where you really just gotta slay out and pray and don't die.
Oh, like, apparently there's like a platform that gets no lava.
There's plenty of room for no lava, it's just that, like, it slowly moves up and there's a shit ton of ads once it starts to get going.
I fucked up.
Ow.
Where are you jumping? You were near me a second ago. You're above, I see.
Oh, that's a real annoying place for that to place you.
Ultimate champion. I would simply not have void shields if I have commemoration. That's mad.
Yep.
I should know better.
Well, they are getting buffed soon. They're just getting ready.
Hey, Pathfinder thing done. Look at that.
Progress.
Sniper across the room somewhere. I would love to. Oh, there it is. I see it.
Yeah, Hobgoblins up in the corner.
Ow. It's down.
Oh, that's
somewhere.
a-
Oh, lava's rising.
That's a music change.
It begins.
You got another thing done.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
I might be
just-
deceased. Yeah. That's probably
Yikes! Okay, we're both in the same place behind some
greetings.
buildings.
Hi, what's up? Goodbye. Please, everything die over there. Thank you.
Uh-huh. This little corner we're in ain't too bad, but the Grim are still around.
something. You get either
We
of
have a
us out.
friend.
Oh. Oh, shit.
You get either of us out.
Mhm. Got you. Okay, let's get these fucking Grim out of the sky.
Holy shit. There's so much bullshit. Oh
Uh-huh.
my god.
Or I am a super. I'm gonna finish this champion if I can.
Oh boy, I've got no abilities.
Do we have a goal?
Oh,
5.
the lava
is
has
it
risen.
just-
keep killing things. Eventually, a subjugator lady will show up, and then you deal
see.
enough damage to make it leave.
I see.
Thank you.
More Grims.
Once this thing's stunned, I'm gonna fuck it up.
Oh, I don't have an angle.
There we go. Ultimate champion. Defeat champions in any Lightfall strike.
Yep. I have half my super back. Need it. I hear there's.
Subjugators here.
Oh, they got me.
Oh boy, she's fast.
If I get the res and the Grims down, then I can worry about the angry lady who's gonna kick my face in.
She's got yoinkies around as well.
Keep seeing things that aren't her and prioritizing them is what I see, but
That's fear. That's how Batman works.
ow, 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 ow. I'm gonna get the res.
Thank you.
Get a safe angle.
Yay, she's out.
Oh,
Bye.
despawned.
That's
Yep,
gonna be my out.
she will show up later.
Subjugator lady will return and
The sludge is draining.
look around for some ammo real quick. Still a lot of lava in this room. The thing I'm learning is I need to hone Dead Blast. I don't know if I'll actually like listen to that lesson, but that is what I'm receiving.
Draining the lava out of the room might be the best loading screen hides in a bit.
It's a good one.
I
Yeah,
feel like my eyes opened when I learned how many ways developers hide those. Like the Uncharted like crevice crawl being like the one that comes most readily to mind.
Yeah, they did something funny with that in Astrobot, but I haven't seen much of that.
There.
And I think patent lawyers have stolen the loading screen game from us.
Yeah.
I think technically that patent has now expired and you can do it, but like, the moment has passed. Loading has been almost killed.
Yeah, it mattered. Yeah, it mattered then, and now we simply don't load things, or try to not load things.
So, bye.
God, never gets old. I need to do before, well, it can happen after, but I was thinking I need to make a page on my website for YouTube playlist links for our GM bullshit. They had like a pinned post for it, but I need to find a way to preserve it.
Wow.
Wait, is this the last room?
Yes.
Oh,
Hello.
this is just a really shitty last room or something.
Uh-huh. At some point, lava will appear around the edge of the arena as well,
Yes.
so be careful of these little bits that you can kind of see on the ground.
I should
I just
have
wouldn't
missed
go in
that
the
happening
lava.
and run into it.
Yeah, they fall from the ceiling as well, and like the holes they come from are also bad.
Do the enemies thin out at all, or do we really want to get net damage on him whenever possible?
The ads don't ever really stop. I remember a little bit towards the end when it was literally just us and the boss ready to finish off, but like, there's some stuff to do before then.
Near a push, we are pushed.
Push, get away from the sides, I think.
Now we have to do things. I'm gonna do one, and then I think that there's a thing that appears, like a champion. Unless it's
Already
already.
popped super because I was panicking. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were.
You're good. You're good.
Oh yes, unstop in the middle of the room. There's no longer an unstop in the middle of the room.
Excellent.
I'd love for those knights to stop yelling at me.
Okay.
Some lava's coming.
Going in the left one.
We'll just hold it in the middle, I guess. Let us know if you need anything.
Ooh, that was a rough layout, but I'm good at games. Okay.
Pull and vote.
Now I
Boy,
think a
shutting
thing
down.
happens.
Why is there an orb all the way on the right? I don't understand.
It's the other one. It's the same with that room with the 2 orbs that we need to dunk on the statues. Okay, nothing's happening, so I'm just gonna do it.
Okay. Good luck.
Yeah, there's just ads thralls spawning from.
I'm gonna
Which
get an
is-
orb real quick, actually. We'll probably say like 3/4 to super again. Yeah, we do have a ring of lava around the room, most likely now. I assume we
Matter
get an
of
ad wave
this
when we
is-
activate.
This might be when the wizard shows up. Ooh.
Oh. Our big friend's back.
Hey, more tormenting.
If I had any heavy ammo. Or that I could aim. Either one. Super again, in case I need it.
Oh, I landed in a bad place.
Right on top of you. I think he's going to use slowly. Okay. If I can bait him away, maybe get the res.
It's being pulled in 2 directions.
I got captain. I got captain.
Okay, plink plonk.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold special for whatever fun we get in a second.
At some point, the wizard will show up around above where we come in.
Oh, so where I'm standing.
Yes,
So I should be ready
directly,
to super.
directly above you, basically.
Okay, so be ready to turn around and super at something. Got it.
I've got a Nighthawk, and I reckon I can fuck him up.
All
I'll
right.
super.
There will be another one, because after the wizard, the subjugator comes up again.
Right. Push. Get away from the sides. I think.
Looks like the hive finally to us.
Yep, wizard.
Oh, here it comes.
Ready.
Owned.
Lamau. I have like, I would love a single heavy drop at any point.
Well, let's think after these messages we get our
Carry on,
subject.
Yep. Here we go.
Yep, here she is. Guess we just got a Nighthawk back.
You.
No,
Owned.
the subjugated, weirdly enough.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
Found some heavy finally, which you guys would be still judicious with.
Oh, fuck. I hate that.
Boys up, boys up.
Whoa, here he comes.
I'm in trouble a little bit. It'll probably be fine.
Oh, I'm so slow.
Please don't knock me into the lava. More stuff. I'm deceased.
Oh, on snow.
I think I'm being chased.
Yes. Thank you.
Ow.
Unstopped off the
Get out.
field.
Watch out behind you.
Even get some hone dead shots on the boss if he can still. Not, he is not excited to do that.
Trying to upgrade the switch.
I have super. I'm gonna hold it until I feel scared again.
Fair enough.
Oh,
He's
hello
looking for
there.
someone to
Trying
grab.
go for a command grab.
I would not like to get grabbed, Mr. Boss. Thank you.
Please. There we go. I only got a good shot on his ass.
Ow.
He's circling.
was not me.
after.
Yep.
I'm going for it.
Oh, up, 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 up. Hello there.
Jumping.
Ah, got his ass.
More ads. A little bit. Ordered more ads for my trouble. Oh, he's right here. I see. Thankfully, I am empty.
Oh,
so I can just run. Nice, 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 nice.
Good shit.
Hell yeah. I wish I'd be able to shoot Izzy at any point during that.
So that was hard, huh?
Yeah.
I think we're just good at the
It's a
video game
workout.
despite all our claims.
It's alright.
Yeah, it'd be very funny to have like a heart rate monitor going and be like, oh yeah, that was fine, totally chill, don't worry. Oh.
Shit. Professionals.
Trained. Otherwise.
See, we were concerned about rubbing our heads against the wall. Look at us.
Easy.
Well, I guess we'll
easy.
do. Well, actually, I need to go to the tower, I think, to clear some stuff out. But after
That's
that, we can
fine,
do it.
yeah,
I did
probably
send
me
some stuff to
too.
a thing.
I'm gonna bio real quick as well while we,
Sure.
do all the
There
transfer.
we go. Large gift of bright dust. Now I don't need to do the 2 more trials name matches I don't feel like doing.
You and Jay are both holding up on that, and that was one of the ones that I knocked out early. It's just like I just have to suffer
Look,
trials for a bit. It's fine.
I tried to do it. I am like at what is it? Like where's the thing? Yeah, I am 18 of 20 rounds 1 of trials, but it was so grim that I gave up and I could not bear to do anymore.
Fair.
I think it was on like that map on like Mercury or whatever it's called. The one that's all snipers. The thing I can't do and hate.
Yeah, and it
Oh,
may have
shit.
been like what you did in the season too. Like if I did it earlier, it would have been less player-based drain. Yeah, hell
I
yes.
actually got a good emote. From the Bright Dust. I got the Sonic comic No Fun Allowed banner.
Your return honors me, Guardian.
Yeah, I got pocket sand. I've got some good emotes. I need a bigger emote wheel.
Yeah. I've been stuck on that for a while. Like, I guess this is this season's favorite.
I have too many that are like, I want to always have these available. Like I always want to have moths on deck. And I have to have the salute and the, well, what is it?
Sure. I think I need more infusion fodder in most of these slots, but still hoarding it anyways, just in case.
I forgot that I got a really good bright juice harness. An exotic that is not good, but this is the exact stats that I want for it, so I guess I'm keeping it around.
Bright Juice Harness is an exotic that on paper sounds really cool, and you can do a lot of fun, silly things in the Crucible with it. It just it just never really caught on.
They do have their eyes on roaming supers enough that, like, maybe it'll be fun. Like, I do want, and Ark has some fun stuff now.
See, I have a Slammer with Pugilist Demolitionist, which...
Those are the two.
Yeah.
1-2 punch.
Like, I guess if you're going to use it for ad clear, why not?
I got another Eager Edge demo one. The one I already have is better.
I have not gotten a good Slammer, ever.
I got,
although I have not gotten many.
I one and done when I, like, ran, I don't remember what I was doing for it, just, like, some knife, not, like, doing jams, it's, like, running knife, also something else, and I got, like, my first drop, and it was, like, the thing you want for an Eager Edge, Cold Steel, and I was like, alright, problem solved.
That'd be a nice one to have. I'm still on the hunt for my perfect Warden's Law. But maybe they'll put it, like, eventually put in another good one of its archetype.
We didn't get another one at all, right? Just not necessarily.
We got two. There's one in the World Pool that's a Void one. That's the only one in that slot, and there's the craftable one we got. Both of which suffer from hellishly low reloads.
Yeah, that is the thing with them, right? That's what I remember.
Like, Warden's Law can compensate a lot with both Enlightened Action and being able to do Adept, so you can shove Adept Reload on there. But, like,
also, being a hunter, you can just press a button and reload a gun.
Yeah, but I don't do that one because it's boring. It's like how everyone says, like, oh, I'm a hunter, you can do the solo one where you can have the aspect that makes all your guns reload quick. That aspect's boring. I want my free grenade.
I think there's definitely a new player, old player split of that too. Like, where, like, I definitely defaulted to the reload one when I was starting out as a hunter, and then, like, once I, like, wanted melee abilities to things, it's like, okay, yes,
I do the reload one more often these days. Like, the reload one goes on when there's literally no reason for me to use the dodge reload one because my melee comes back for free or whatever.
It's also important to remember that the other reloads used to interact, or the other dodges used to interact less with enemies. Like, now you have, slows that can be applied and other, such nonsense.
But now I don't think I barely dodge at all as a prismatic, because what if I go up instead?
Yeah, see?
And that's not a dodge, it's fake. It's not real. It's not a real ability.
Yeah. You can't dodge up, everyone knows that. You only dodge left or right.
That's true. Well, what do we want to run next? We want to try another hard one?
I can go through the list of ones that I actually have still to knock out on mine. Since I have done enough that, like, I'm on knockout mode. Last Way, Water Nothing, Inside Terminus, Heist, and Devil's Lair are the ones I have not done.
I'm gonna run...
Which are all pretty breezy.
Yeah, I guess the thing is, like, none of them are really that hard compared to, like, what hard used to be. But...
Yeah, we just did Liminality. We can do that one, it's fine.
All right, I feel like
Hey, what, you want to do Fallen Saber and just sort of waltz through on a breezy Sunday afternoon?
I kind of well.
well, so you joke, but Fallen Saber is one of those that can sneak up on you.
Yes, it surprises.
So my thing is more, how much time are we looking at? 'Cause I kind of want to end on something like that and maybe swing at a couple more meaty ones in the middle.
Somebody asked me to come into work tomorrow. I said no. I've got all the time in the world.
How about you, Yoga?
I can go for a bit.
Swing at. Want to do Glassway, Old Faithful? It's not going to be hard, but
The last way means I can take this LFR off and put a rocket.
main launch with bonus, void threat still.
I go so.
Overload
it's
barrier.
Definitely overload. Definitely barrier.
I don't think I've done Glassway with Prismatic yet, so this could be fun.
Neither have I. I'm just gonna drop the scout for an auto
kick
rifle.
ass with
Should
it.
about solve me.
Let's see. Let me think. Glassway. Shields are mostly what, arc and.
I'm just ignoring the idea of shields altogether, and I am simply bringing the shit that will kill things anyway.
All of them.
I get to
I
bring
think.
Ogo some.
No, I've got arc and void on and a little bit of solar.
Blast Furnace, Ogo some, Apex Predator.
Alright, and it's
Also
overload
speakers.
and unstops.
Yeah, I'll have. Oh, overload and
Right.
unstop.
Yeah.
I know it's barrier. It's barriers.
Sorry, overload and
barrier.
anti-barrier. Yeah,
I say there's definitely barriers in there.
yeah.
I've got both.
Okay, but what if swords?
Could run
I'm swords. That's what I'm swords. Swords? That's right.
Which swords?
There to go. Do an Ego sum with Risk Runner on it and just walk around in the radial area.
Oh yeah, that could work.
Still haven't messed around with one of those.
How we
Grab it
feeling?
before we've had- No, the one I have now is better.
I think I know what I want. I just need to move stuff.
Old hate is hard to set aside, but if you want to move forward, you have to let that hate go.
God, I don't care about you. I've already done my Iron Banner for this season. Saladin is talking somewhere I can hear him, but I'm telling you, I've already done all my stuff for the season.
It's time to fight.
He has no power over me.
In theory, get a reset, but I can also do that a lot of other ways that are not Iron Banner. I
Anything
like
like the-
Eruption more than most, but I don't need to sign up for it when I have no reason to be in there.
Yeah, I enjoyed doing
Expanding
Soroshan
with-
when I just
with
remembered
Zelda
that.
as well.
I remembered that Jotun exists.
Yo.
Jotun.
Jotun.
Still a threat.
Just toast. All
Jotun.
toasters, toast guardians.
But not all guardians toast toasters.
They can try if they want. I will win.
Tell me, you don't fear Vanguard operations? Do you fear
Why do I have two gifted convictions? Oh, right, because they're both really good. Shit. I'll think about that later.
Is what makes you a guardian.
Oh, I have 3 because one of my gifted convictions has 10 in every stat. And I think it's around because it's funny to me.
Your gift is so convicted.
You love and all or
Dearly,
perfectly
yes,
flat
yes,
stat
okay.
distribution.
Yeah, I feel like we can workshop this into something, yeah.
Put it on the board. We'll sucker around. We'll table this for the next meeting.
I was retweeting the was it like It's not Control, it's a screenshot of some other game, but like the like one of the 1984 movies, like the Wall Unit or whatever, and it's just like a bunch of that kind of conversation, like circle around, table this, raise this back up, get on the same page.
Oh, the Blade Runner 2040, the Ryan Gosling staring at the wall doing the thing. Yeah, that's the one. I know what you mean.
I never watched that, but yeah.
It's the centering thing. Like the recentering thing where he talks about the inspiration for it being like that's a scene that he partially wrote, Ryan Gosling, because it's inspired by things he saw actors doing to recenter themselves, and he thought that's insane and I'm never doing that and I hate it. It's like, we put that in the movie. It's like, yeah, that sounds fucked up.
I gotta watch that. I never did. I think I heard.
It's pretty good. Like, other than it having like a slightly low opinion of sex workers, like other than that, it is like a pretty good time. A good
so American media, got it.
That's right.
Yeah, one of the standard institution opinions that you bring around.
That's the thing you get in America, and that's me watching Inside Number 9 over here, and that's classic British thing. If it takes one episode to get to transphobia, like episode 2, baby.
Well, it's not called Turf Island for no reason.
And like every piece of 90s media everywhere did that. Always fun to go back to something old and be like, oh, this is kind of fun. I remember this. Oh, wait. Oh, I see.
It's like one scene, and the rest of like in Inside Number 9, it's especially weird because it's in a high concept episode that's like otherwise really good, and it's like, I don't know why you've done this.
Like, why did you take something like otherwise that was going well and make it
like
bad?
It's a fun episode pitch. Like it's called like a quiet day in or a quiet night in. And the pitch is that there's absolutely no spoken dialogue whatsoever, and it is about two, like, Wet Bandit-style thieves that are trying to steal a painting from a man's house. And it's all completely silent. Well, not silent, not just unspoken. Like, there's sound effects doing it. It's very, like, cartoon. Like, lots of Wile E. Coyote or Looney Tunes shit going on. And it's, like, incredibly funny what it does with the premise. They do a bit of John Wick where they kill a dog. But they do it by throwing a puppet of a dog at a window at really high speed. Like, they're trying to get a dog to shut up because it's making noises, and one of them is allergic to it, so he can't touch it. And so, like, as he's trying to lead a much larger dog outside, they close the door, and then he picks up the small dog and throws it at what he thinks is an open door, and it cracks against the door.
Oh, no.
Like, great silent gag, because it's also obviously a puppet.
Sure.
And then they're trying to shove it into a bin so that no one can see it. And again, completely all miming. It's just mime shit.
It's mime shit. It's a puppet. Yeah.
We're feeling ready to launch.
We're there. It's gonna get there. We're there.
I'm pressing the glass right button.
Yeah. That would just be a button for the glassway.
Get my regular dose of British stuff by listening to, well, I guess less now that I'm off their Patreons, but I was on both Trash Future, which is Two Brits and an American Expat, I think, and Well, There's Your Problem, which is 1/3 British, and also in the Trash Future Discord, so I'm just learning things about Britain at a high rate. Frequently not good things, but
I don't even learn much about my own country because I just keep out of it. But I get most of it because I've been going backwards through regular features, like working through them in the wrong order, going back towards episode 1, which means I've been going back in time through major events in Britain history. And he's like, oh, this is the set of episodes where they're all taking the piss out of Brexit. And the absolutely elated series of episodes following the death of the Queen, where people are having the times of their lives.
Hell yes, hell yes.
I prefer Ghost.
The episode that, like, if anybody important discovers that they made it, they might lose their jobs because they sing about how much they want the Queen dead.
I've been really enjoying, like, watching things that happen to feature the Queen for other reasons and just repeatedly making that you couldn't make this today joke. I can't remember if, like, one of
you couldn't make this today because there's only, like, 3 hours left. Like, we haven't got enough time.
God.
You couldn't make Blazing Saddles today, because if you took it to a person and said, look at this, they'd say this is the script to Blazing Saddles. You can't make this.
That one I've heard before.
And all variant.
The linear concept of time is difficult.
Dressing should be banned.
There are some. Well, so first of all, time already isn't linear, but I'm not going to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've seen Doctor
time.
Who.
If time
I'm not gonna let you go.
and-
I'm not gonna encourage you to go into physics there, but I understand.
No, like if time and space are coupled, and if space can have singularities, then time has singularities, and that's a non-linear thing.
That's normal. You don't need to see a doctor.
Yeah, no, that's just how it is.
He's yelling at me.
Okay.
If I were an overload champion,
You would be deceased.
I have a sword. I think I might be an overload champion.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I think that's true. I don't think
I'm
I've ever
certainly
seen you stagger,
susceptible.
though.
I can be disabled by being slowed.
That's
That
true.
definitely makes me vulnerable.
I feel like the Taken unstopped champion in spirit.
I've not thought about what I.
I reckon a lot of Titans are the Hive Ogre unstop.
Which is very upset with me playing a video game, I think.
She can join in if she likes.
My dog specifically hates when I talk to anyone.
Which has been
Roommate,
very-
people in a meeting, raid partners,
And saying
I
things
mean-
that they don't understand, and they don't like that.
I've just been discovered by the boss.
Like, you are not giving me attention.
Which is
You are
his thing
giving the
is just
cursed
like
box attention.
he loves to sit next to the chair and yell, and it's a relatively new thing. I think it ultimately is she wants attention, but it's a very interesting way of going about it.
It is very relatable, though.
Because she's found her plastic toy she can knock like ping pong balls around in. That'll entertain her for a bit. The Rovid MG4.
All of the things that can be knocked off shelves are too high up for the boys to get to, because they don't like jumping on top of big surfaces, really.
Does like climb, but you can't get up that high in this apartment. This is how it's played out. So we're in her cat trees.
We've been very good. The puppy my roommate got, it has only destroyed one roll of paper towels
Mm.
Nice.
and a few USB cables, but that's whatever. I mean, those just
They're a
break.
dime a dozen.
You needed to upgrade those.
And not my, well, they weren't my USB cables, so I'm like, yeah, whatever, who cares?
There's nothing.
Right, it doesn't mean anything to me.
I didn't get a lot of free ammo from that.
A little bit. Once again, with my
So far, this puppy has been the most unbothered puppy I've ever been around.
It is a true delight how many dogs you come in contact with, Yogurt, and share with us.
I'm sure wherever
Yeah.
he is, he's laughing at us. He's
I
the
think
real
I'm up to
voices here in the
7
first
dogs
place.
I've shared
The darkness told him to
that I have
build
regular
the portal.
contact with.
It's his fault that Vex
Good.
I
invaded.
did get a
His fault
image
so many
update from the
people
dog I
died.
spent time with in
I
Spain,
did everything I
where
could.
she has now grown to the size of almost an entire couch.
There's no
Yes.
use in quantifying the help you give. Any amount.
There is a not a friend, but someone I follow who's in the Netherlands
And it's
has
only just begun.
some known to be giant dog breed, which is becoming giant, and it's like under 2 years.
happens so
maybe under
fast.
a year, and it's like again like the size of a couch already.
You just watch it happen before your eyes.
Guardian down.
Such a large amount.
My childhood dogs were a brother, sister, Great Pyrenees, Samoy mix. So they were, 120-ish pounds each. They were big babies.
Huge.
Huge babies.
Didn't like those enemies. Oh, that's a lot of spider vines. I'm going back.
One time, the sister of the pair got out and wandered into a neighbor's home and just kind of made herself like at home there.
Mhm.
And they were going to like try to find us, like they didn't know whose dog it was, and they were like, this dog is pretty nice, pretty chill.
Does it have a tag? Does it need to go home? Maybe we can have it.
Yeah. No, they would play and rip off their tags. Like they had collars but no tags, right? So
the cat that we kind of shared with next door after it decided to also live in our house hated collars so much, and eventually they gave up, and it just had this big ring around its neck where it had them for ages that like no fur grew on. It's like the outline of a tag.
Actually, I never really bothered
we
with
tried.
the color on. I think at this point she kind of doesn't like it, so I don't bother. I don't know why I didn't really bother in the first.
We did actually get a visit from the very old man cat across the street, who must be like 20 years old at this point, who just came in to say hello, and like meow at us for a bit, and gave it some food.
So, like, recognizing that cats aren't, like, truly domesticated in the same way that dogs and other, like, livestock animals, like, are, right? So they're... And I feel like within cats, there are clearly, like, some cats that are more feral than others, even if they're, like, in your home. Like,
More
having
evil.
also... Yeah, like, having adopted, like, cats from the street a couple times that ended up in our yard. Like, some of them, really nice. Other ones, little demons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, my little boys will never truly, like, care for humans because they spent, like, 2 months on the street outside the back of a slaughterhouse. Like, they will never truly, like us in the way that a lot of cats will, like, play with you and the like, but that's fine. They got their own thing going on.
But
Like,
one
they'll
of my
jump at
cats
every
would-
noise for the rest of their lives. But
Like, one of my cats, he would, like, curl up in your lap, you'd be like, I'm not going anywhere. Open the door for him, nope, not going out there. Fuck that. Fuck going outside, which, you know what, relatable, but...
yeah, and yet my boys will refuse to eat inside now. They only want to eat al fresco like they're in fucking Paris or some shit.
God.
Father, the air inside is
It's distasteful.
musty.
And then they made it worse because I had to give them the fucking, like, the little, like, squirt of stuff on the back of their neck to chase the fleas away. When, like, I did it whilst he was eating, and now he associates that with the bowl, so he's terrified of bowls.
Oh no!
Like, he looks at the bowl and he's like, oh shit, there's food in that. I know what happens if I eat food from this bowl. It's like, there's nothing to do with it, mate.
I was hoping it was going the more fun direction of requiring you to fake the little squeeze every time they ate.
The association with animals will make it fascinating. For sure, like, I think one time, like, I don't even know what it was. Like, I think, like, I knocked over, like, a cardboard tube, like a big poster tube on her or something. And now every time she sees a tube, she just, like, moves away from it. She does not...
There's a little jump backwards and the stare at the object, like, shit, it's that thing.
You were mean to me once, and I never forgive. It's like, Fisher
I know what this means.
will not hurt you, I swear.
Untrue. I do appreciate that we haven't really talked about any mechanics at all.
No, we know what we're doing.
We've done this one.
This is classically. It's a strike. I'm playing the video game. We might have to start thinking about it for the next room, but this is where the actual strike starts.
I've never
It's
played a
awfully
video
slow
game
roll.
before.
I'll remember to slow roll, or probably.
I've got enough
Retrospect.
nukes on me that, like, should be fine.
Sword is kind of probably bad for this room in retrospect.
Well, my sword throws discs, so I'm fine.
Oh.
My sword is a
Aren't you
gun.
fancy?
Yeah, it's great. Highly recommend.
Well, my gun's a gun, so that's
Yeah.
going for me.
And
Owned.
I'm gonna go ahead. Yep.
There.
Gonna live in this room
So,
forever.
yeah, do you hang out here until it gets too spicy and then retreat to the left room?
But, I mean, traditionally it was we just immediately hid, but yeah, we might be able to.
that's not blood.
Well, you can get some things dead before it gets up here.
Oh, our friend is coming into the building.
We want to finish both those champs before we really push it. Oh well. Four champs.
Yeah, we remove the little one from our house. Where's the overload?
Yeah, on the
They're
middle
coming.
door
They're
still.
coming.
More enemies coming. Okay, four champs. Ooh.
I love that my ascension stuns overload.
And
2 overloads on my side.
Oh yeah. Fact.
Oh, I need to get out of
boss
here.
is coming.
Let me
Okay.
do this and make me
Yep.
some free bullet.
One's down. Boss is right there, but we can probably. I'm gonna like, try to come in all here. Like frozen, like
awesome.
right under the boss. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, I need you to move anywhere else.
I love getting free bullets for the sword with the grenades.
All right, champs
Oh.
down. We're probably good to start pushing. I'll put some Izzy shots into the boss if I can get an angle.
I can just make more bullets. I don't even need to camp. Just throw discs all day.
I have one of those. I should use one. I want the ammo past you, but it is not safe to get it.
For some reason, like, all that's entering my mind when you say throw disc all day is I had, like, there was a brief period in time where, like, my friend group went through a frisbee golf phase.
Everyone has them.
Yeah. Yeah, it was bound to happen, what, late, like, 2011, 2012?
Oh, peak frisbee.
Yeah.
I think when I dabbled in it, yeah. Void.
I mean,
Stuff coming.
it's so
That is around the
approachable,
time
right?
of like, it's like Wii Sports Resort had it in, right? Like genuinely, people started doing it because Wii Sports Resort put in like proper frisbee stuff, and people played that. And it's like, oh shit, that's good.
Wyverns.
Because
I thought it was
everybody
like
owns a
two
Wii.
things were happening at the same time. Like,
Kind of.
It
It's
was
like, yeah, it's like convergence of events.
Yeah.
Don't have eyes on the other Wyvern.
Barriers.
Wyverns.
Might be in the. Oh, where is? Oh, it's right
I'm gonna
near
use
Yogurt.
this.
Oh.
That's fun.
Keep the Wyvern down at least.
I got a wyvern.
Yeah, that's both.
It went into the right one for some reason.
Exciting.
Okay, it's coming back. It knows where it's going. Nope.
Oh.
Wait, did we break it?
No, it's scared of us.
Oh.
Why are you running? Why are
It's
you
like
running?
at
the
Why are
end
you
of
running?
Starship
Why are you running?
Troopers.
Why are you running?
If
I sense your fear.
Yes, it senses fear. Did they change the behavior to just choose a side, perhaps?
I don't know. I think we just moved slightly into this side of the arena whilst finding the barriers, and now it's decided on a house. And now it's trying to back away into this corner because it fears our power.
Or N
Yeah,
forces.
because
Get outta
I
here.
thought it was fairly like aggressive, was how I remember it.
We were less aggressive, though.
I think it's it didn't have like as clear a place to go because we were like moving around. Like, we used to be more scared here.
I need an angle.
One's down.
Oh, that's the little boss.
Turn her down. One more in the drink.
The little boss is still outside the backhand.
We are capped on revive, so
Tell you what.
NBD.
There we go.
The pause on that was like, yeah, hold on, I'll get
Aim
you.
fire.
Yeah.
I'd hold good.
Where's the little
Okay,
boss?
they've
Get
come into
you,
our
like-
house now. Hello.
Get to a third, go away.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Get out of here.
New friend soon.
Oh,
Simon
boss.
Belmont, big boss.
Overloads on the field.
Yeah.
Kind of holding the left one in place for a second. Nope, there it goes. One in the middle, don't know eyes in the other.
Sticking a Transcendence Grenade on there to just passively generate ammo.
Got it. Left,
That's
left,
so
left.
silly. That's so silly.
Puppies.
Oh,
Nice
Bosses.
full ammo again.
I'm special here.
like the level of clouding on this GM that we've done, or I feel like we've done, is
And like
kind of
it's
silly.
this is a few layers in also. Like it has not been like near its peak for
Yeah.
time.
Once you know the pattern, you can start styling.
Well, that and like I think it's just we've gotten better.
Like I
and
just
better
remember
tools.
getting to this room and being so stressed in the past.
And we lost runs here because like an overload
Yeah.
like came in at the wrong time.
Right, and now it just kind of feels pretty casual. Like, yeah, you know, I'm poking at him. Who cares?
I can
It's
kill
gonna
him.
spawn more ads soon. Like right about now, we should get more ads.
Yep, there we go.
There they are.
Where are my overloads?
Oh, no, more overloads.
Yes, more overloads. Yes, more overloads.
Both of them are in the middle.
How can my discs do?
Lost the one of them. Might be going right.
Yeah, it's coming to me.
The other one's coming around.
One's
I'm
down.
invisible.
Apparently it does not want the stun. Oh, hi, Belmont. Is Belmont a Digimon?
Maybe with
Sounds-
2 L's. I guess it would have to be Bell.
Or maybe it was like Bellamon or something like that?
Maybe. Not. I'm fucking out my gun.
Oh, I'm being shot at, but it's fine.
I lost a Hound Dad, but I did put in 3 shots on the boss.
Run away!
Should be able to push it when the shield comes around in a second.
Yeah, get him.
Get pushed.
I don't have anything for the barriers when they come back, unfortunately. You have a super, I guess. I can stop. Wyvern's no chance to that. Now we have champs, I think, barriers.
Little one and
I hucked some axes at the center.
Get outta
Hey,
here.
spawn one down.
Oh, hey, yo. I have a rocket.
There's so many orbs just then. Wow. Delicious.
Just running all the way over here now.
Give a clear shot on those
Let's see if I can get that
barriers.
barrier.
Let's see, yeah, there's a couple barriers.
Yeah, it's being tremorsed. Belmont sees me. Oh, there's 4. There's the whole 4 barriers.
One is off the field.
One down.
I love more special.
3.
Pray for me. I'm fine, actually. One of them's doing the hop over in the middle door.
Ah, shit. Got caught in the radial area. Well, if you take the long way around, I will be quite safe.
I'm pulling the boss to the left. You want to try?
Going for it.
Belmont is
It's coming
turning.
back. Ow.
No, he's fine. Good timing.
It's going back to middle. I should be safe. I was a little too strong on the chicken. I was playing with it, trying to keep it over here. We can
Kill
get
all the
all
chickens.
those champs.
There's two barriers still up.
You got ammo for them.
Oh,
I just
they're
need to-
teleporting all over the place.
They sure are. I think they're clear shot like.
So
5
we're all over the
seconds.
place and they're trying to find us. Good lord, Belmont can schmoof.
Moving with the best.
One more down.
Owned. I heard the sound of that, Izzy. That was brutal.
Incredibly satisfying.
It's severed, bitch.
Sounds like Yogurt has one.
Yeah, I do. I also have Belmont.
Sure do.
I don't have explosive light, but... Where'd you go?
Under the boss.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
I'm anything to break that, unfortunately.
No, I do, but I'm... It's at full health anyway.
You fucker.
At this rate, Belmont's gonna get killed by explosive damage dealt to the...
It would be fine, probably. I
Area.
just would love to. Know
Yeah,
I'm in
but I
a
know we
very
can.
convenient location.
Right, motherfucker. Get out of here.
Hell yes.
Well,
Wait,
nothing to
I
it.
tire of your games.
I'm pulling Belmont right if you want to try. I'm also.
Yeah, it should be
against the
gettable.
boss.
Yeah.
But also, I'm just gonna do that.
Nice.
Easy peasy.
I just wouldn't be Belmont.
Man's missing the T to make his at the end of his name to make him actually good.
Yeah.
I meant to do commands for reasons.
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, this is a good slammer. This is a shit good slammer.
Let's
Relentless
see,
Bait and
what did I
Oh,
get?
Relentless Bait and Switch is actually pretty good.
Switch.
Comes with that.
Yeah, Eager Edge, Cold Steel, but also Attrition Orbs is another choice, both of which are good. Like I can enhance this shit immediately. Like
Enhance. Enhance.
data enhance.
Want to run Insight?
Yeah. Oh, again, yes.
Yes.
For me, it's the first time I've run it.
Harrigan.
Alright, that's the
Otsa?
Vexy one.
Who is Otsad?
Which are Trace Rifle, huh? Barrier or Unstop?
We now have too much information about who they are.
Well, Ghost.
I'm gonna run the same stuff, but with the scout back on.
Yeah,
I
it's
also need
yeah,
anything
let
before
me
I launch it.
Unstop
I
Barry.
need to think, hang on.
Oh, I guess I just
Entirely
put on
reasonable.
Buried Bloodline again, but
Alright, there's Cabal Champs. Yeah, wait. Yeah. Wait, hang on. Yeah, this is the one with the big, the big,
yeah, it's all.
big
Despite
Scion.
how vexy it feels all over, it's all Cabal.
Yeah, it's
Biggie.
Big Scion.
Everyone's
So
favorite.
that-
Siren.
Target.
There's Kargan. The first person to be called the Technocrat.
What do you call it? The Technocrats.
Two
I've been listening to a new podcast called Knowledge Fight, which is a podcast about the Alex Jones show, debunking it to be clear. So
Mhm.
when you say technocrat, my brain goes completely in the wrong direction.
Mhm.
Like because that is say a buzzword.
Sure.
Everything I know about the man, I know from osmosis.
Yeah. Good. Don't.
Yeah, that's the way it needs to
Yeah.
be.
Don't.
My most
But like
recent.
someone on another podcast I listened to ages back talked about how Alex Jones went to the pharmacy that they worked at, and they're not allowed to say anything about that.
Nice.
Nothing they say would ever in any way lead to anything useful or good for anybody. So just
The
shut the
most-
fuck up.
recent Alex Jones information I have is the parody of him they put in The People's Joker, which I watched again recently. Very on the nose.
So because Alex Jones's company, Free Speech Systems, is now up for auction as a result of, the $1 million judgment against him.
Vaguely.
Right. He has $1 billion judgment against him. Right. So he is selling off all of his assets, which made me want to go back. And what I'm doing is also like going through the depositions for the trials as well. And like, I cannot explain how much my mind started to melt when they spent half an hour talking about a picture of whether or not something they're looking at is an ambulance. You're like it was just so like how do we get here? Like it's like the prosecution put up a picture and he was like, Mr. Jones, is this a picture of an ambulance? And Mr. Jones will be like, blah, 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 I don't have the context to understand. And you're like, oh my god. You're like, oh my god.
Bro, that old, it's the old Evangelion abridged bit where Gendo doesn't know what Godzilla is and just points to every single Ava and is like, that's Godzilla. Right. Yeah, that's Godzilla.
Like
and then they show him a picture of actual Godzilla and he's no idea what it is.
Right. It's like, here's a thing that is an obvious fact. Mr. Jones, is this an obvious fact? And then like him just be unable to process an obvious fact for like half an hour, right?
You built the apparatus and you can't turn it off.
And like
you gotta spin it.
It's like a car wreck. It's a car wreck. I can't look away. It just keeps happening.
Mm-hmm.
And like for me, like I'm like, how did we devise a legal system that allows a guy to operate in a way that we obviously know what he's doing is wrong?
To contest whether this image of an ambulance is an ambulance, like
we all know he's lying through his teeth. Like this is all just performative, Like we can't just do something about this. This guy who is causing irreparable harm to our society. We have to pretend like no, he's an upstanding citizen.
Due process.
And it's like, it's just he's doing crimes in front of us.
And just watch it. Yeah,
my brain is melted. My brain has been thoroughly melted.
I'm pushing the button, Yogurt.
Speaking of melting brains.
Sorry, I need to change. I got distracted. It didn't mods.
I figured. I thought I'd push you.
Uh-huh.
I mean, this is not necessarily more fun because I do derive pleasure from it, but less melancholy than the thing I would be doing otherwise and will be doing after this, which is bulk migrating co-host posts to my blog.
Mm-hmm.
I have the setup for it now. I just need to do it a lot and migrate a lot of images to my own hosting.
Okay, I think I am good.
Adding every time someone puts a new RSS feed on co-host, I'm like, that's going in the feed reader. I will look at this later. I need to organize them more, but for now, I'm just kind of like adding them as blogs.
That's wrong. Prosperity. Oh well.
I've not run Inside in a while. Are we getting Inverted Spire back next season?
That's what they've been teasing him. It's one of the ones that was on the docket for like going into the shop to get worked on.
And I assumed it was coming with Exodus, but it turned out to not be the case. But
It'll be vampire themed now.
Sure.
To be fair, they could do that. They could make an Castlevania inverted castle joke.
Well, they've also like done a lot of shit with the Vex this season. Like they don't necessarily have to like aggressively continue, but like at least tie in. Like, yeah, this is remnants of the Vex. They
excise all Vex stuff from the strike and just make it all about the Cabal now.
Sure.
I did briefly get distracted because having to remember that Twitter exists means that I'm now able to check whether the person sitting on the account username that I've been trying to get for years has finally died / removed their account.
One of those.
And I think they might have. I think I might be able to be Captain Morton on Twitter again.
I can't endorse using that site, but I do expect having
God, no.
named.
I don't want to be here, but...
No, I can endorse it as long as you fill up the servers with garbage. Just make those servers work. Just make them work. Don't contribute.
Like, the immediate assault I got of, like, booting up Twitter first time in ages. Oh, yeah, they put in ads that, like, look just slightly like posts that might be in your feed, so you have to stop every couple seconds and think, is this a real post? Or is this a cop? Is this a skinwalker?
Kill the cop inside your feed.
Am I being tricked? Why would I follow someone that would post this? Oh, I don't.
Usually the trick is trying to figure out whether or not something is like engagement bait for...
Which frequently the answer is yes.
Right. I guess, is this bait to try to get me to argue with someone who is probably not real?
And also because, like, I've still conditioned to do the thing that they've now put in measures to prevent, which is blocking every ad that I see, blocking the accounts that make the ads. To eventually get to, quote-unquote, the good ads that are the weird shit. But now every time you block an ad, it comes up with an amount that's like, hey, you know, you can just get rid of ads if you pay us money. And it's like, no, I'm going to keep doing this. So that I can eventually get to the good stuff.
Yeah, it's like getting ads for, like, unimproved land in the middle of, like, Wyoming, finally. You're like, yes, this is me.
Yeah. Someone's just promoted a tweet that they like that they made.
Thinking that's like, this is a good tweet self.
Oh, this is a banger. More people need to see this.
Oh, I could never. No one deserves to see this.
And sometimes you need to show shit to your friends too. Like, I was raised much in that tradition. Like,
hold the phone up to the friend and show a tweet.
Well, this is why having a group chat / Discord with all of your friends is better than, like, social media.
Means I can just DM bullshit to you all, or DM it to Sparkletown.
Yeah.
Someone gets a bunch of this stuff, I'm like, I don't really want to commit to posting this, and then she'll say you should do it though. Not necessarily, but...
The eternal drafts.
Like, as someone hoping to, you know, be employed gainfully by people who care about your social media, I have to be very careful.
I have decided I am in a better position to not have to worry about that, and as a consequence, I've decided like, I will. I decided a while ago to be like, I'm not gonna limit myself on this that much. If it comes out to bite me, then oh well.
There is a lot of regular features subtext of like, maybe I should tweet this, of no, because you have employers that you need to be employed by that will look at your Twitter account.
Right.
The podcast that will never be sponsored by anyone because the first episode, the very first regular feature, is called Volcanoes versus Pedophiles, and it's in the title of the podcast, and so they will never at any point have a sponsor.
Nice.
My going alright?
Fun? I'm invisible now, so it's fine. Don't worry about it.
See, it's gonna be the easy one that sneaks up on you, right?
Bye.
No, but for me personally, it's like one of the alternate routes, you know, should when academia is all over, you know, is teaching, and they do care, like, what people post. And while that is not like what I necessarily want to do, I need to like keep it clean enough.
Not quite to the extent like I've seen from primary school, where it's like, if the children there find out that you're a real human being and discover you're real, like the real person, there's genuine problems there.
Which I don't understand.
It depends, like, how old the kids are.
Yeah.
Like, when a young kid finds out that you do something, then, like, they stop listening to you when they think you're a human. Like in a year 1s and 2s, like the really young kids.
I like this, like, the stuff in the books, too. Like, the thing that always comes to mind is how, like, you still in the U.S., like, can't be a member of the Communist Party, because that's in the books somewhere.
Yeah.
Which, like, I don't know, not that you need to go that particular route of leftism, but it's the fact that, like, that is a thing that is on the book. It's like,
I am occasionally applying to national lab jobs and thinking about actually like writing down your party affiliation as communist. What they would say.
Well, I got it in.
Like they would just not invite you for an interview. I think.
yeah, probably.
We've decided to go with someone else.
Yes.
I feel like at
it's
this
someone
point-
absolutely not you.
Anything that needed, like, real serious, like, government vetting, they'd just be like, thanks, but no thanks. I'd be like, yeah, it's fair. But we don't need to get into the details here. Like, you and I both know what's going on. My now previous job did a background search on me at some point, and put none of my tweets were actually a problem, but they did give me a list of tweets they found objectionable.
I printed out some of their favorite
which I-
tweets of yours.
Which I think I would swear I still have that, but I'm not sure where I put it. It's a shame 'cause I want to
I'm
look
being
at it.
way too
but, like,
confident.
it has like me like screenshotting the end of Forsaken with like Ace of Spades, and like it was marked as like weapon. I was like, yeah.
Sometimes you wonder if HR just has to say things, you know.
Well, like none of it like practically mattered. Like I got the job, like it wasn't like presented as an issue. It's just they sent this saying this is a thing that you might in theory care
Good
about.
luck. You can stun that guy or get him out of the way, and you're probably fine. I think it's
Oh, you
just him.
fucked up. Oh, that's fun. I think
barrier.
anti-barrier to your left.
Ready?
It's an orb.
Hello there.
Oh, goodbye, grenade.
I have a solution for this, and it'll just shield itself again.
I might have forgotten.
I got shot from behind. Care. Oh, very behind. That I understand what happened now. You're probably now safe.
I'm taking the long way around.
Yeah. You have to work down one of those barriers, I think. We pushed a little hard.
We're so powerful and strong.
The barriers, yeah, like behind these pillars.
Yeah, there's a barrier near the dunk point. Look up, Captain.
The barrier in front of
And
me.
there's a barrier to your left.
Oh, you bastard. Okay. Bastard. If that had killed him, it would
again,
have
but a
been
little
fine.
more carefully.
Alright. Let's remember what I'm
I'm
actually
going
doing.
to put on something with anti-barrier this time, I think.
That does help.
That might be the most helpful thing I could do.
I switched on to an SMG rather than a pulse rifle because there's like, well, I need SMG kills for a seasonal challenge.
Might add an.
And I'm still going to do it, but I'm recognizing that this was maybe a mistake.
So, not overloading. Okay, changing all this.
Oh, I didn't have unstop on. I mean, I had other ways to do it, but I should fix that.
Alright, okay.
Damn, I logged into the thing to actually change my username on Twitter. And it comes up with suggestions for what my suggestions. And the suggestions underneath are Captain Co-host and Captain underscore co-host.
Huh.
The other one is just telling me to take out the capital letters, which is like, no. And one of them is, like, in bizarre machine learning, is just Captain Morton, but with 2 C's and a C.
Yarr.
Captain Morton. No, there we go. Now I have the correct username on Twitter because the other Captain Morton is dead. I know his
Right?
face. I mean, he's probably fine. He probably just stopped using Twitter.
know
But
his
I assume
face.
he's dead. But I assume he's dead. I assume that means that he's been killed. That I've outlasted him. I know his profile picture, he
Okay.
seems young, about my age, but it's probably old age.
Yeah.
All right, you know.
I have won. The war is over.
Okay, I am slotting things back in, and then I'll be good to go.
I am making a swap too, and I think I know what I would want, but I had to double check something I saw, and it didn't just relevant.
Okay. So over here, make sure you go prosperity, not crucible. Oh, it's broken. I see.
Did like an old version of it.
Yeah. I understand what happened now.
Yeah, they did the thing where they fused them into like new things.
See, I've done a lot of GMs this season. Tons of GMs. You wouldn't understand.
I believe you.
Solar Arc, sure, why not? Yeah, that's fine. I am good to go.
Will be a second.
I believe in my ability to make the correct build. I don't think I made any mistakes.
Yep, no one messed up.
I'm actually fine.
Too brazen.
I remain perfect and unassailable.
Yeah, I think it would have been fine with what I had. I just realized there's something else I want to do instead that it might be even more fun. So I'm gonna mess with that real quick. You have to hold while I swap to solar and do a thing. Please say I drop again.
We're cooking. I
Actually,
kind of
just throw
thought
up
that
some
we'd be stuck on a hard one for a little bit, and instead it's Insight Terminus.
I thought we did not rust as much as I thought. I didn't give us enough credit.
So I did not rust because I spent my weeks doing the master rate thing.
Maybe I was worried I specifically would rust because I have not been doing much of anything.
Weeks and weeks of just showing up, being like, because we're all gonna suffer, right? Yep. It's all time
suffering.
to suffer.
Every Sunday, baby.
I think it took 5 days to get what channel E4 or something like that, maybe, or maybe it was E5.
And there's some of those times with you, but not all the times.
But by the end, you're just seeing shapes and colors, and you're just going, "Yep, I understand." You don't know what you're understanding. You're just going. You're just doing the shapes.
You enjoy all the killing.
You're just rotating shapes in your heads and killing ads.
It's normal things.
Mm-hmm. How would all these spheres make a sphere?
Got properly trained on Doom Eternal for a little while then. I finished it. Like, that's a game where just every enemy will show up and could just be like a whole Wario Bear mini puzzle that you have to do.
Yeah, that was the thing with Doom Eternal, right? Was the fight, some of the fights just felt like they were 1 or 2 rounds too long. Like, it just overstayed
It's
its
very
welcome.
long. Like, it is... Like, it keeps you in a room for a very long time, and sometimes they're just brutal rooms.
Yeah, and it's just like, if this were just slightly shorter, it would have felt like the correct length, you know?
Yeah, like I had a lot of thoughts on Doom Eternal by the end of it.
Yeah.
Like I generally was quite up on it when it wasn't so like comically bad at trying to tell a story that like you could teach a classroom on how not to do a story with it. Just absolutely baffling decisions all the way through.
But it was more Doom gameplay, and that it did
Yeah.
deliver.
Then I got to shoot things, and it's like, yeah, it's good when I do 2 quick sniper shots and remove the cannons off a Mancubus.
I never really got into it. I've thought about going back. I might actually refunded it, so maybe I won't go back to it. But I did try this out. I wanted to try a thing I saw with Ariana's Vow.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
they've
Ariana Vow seems pretty good.
Especially if you build into it, which I have. I'm gonna launch this into Iron Banner.
Let's go. What have I got right now? Yeah, this build can do that. Yeah.
Insight.
That would be very funny.
I think by default, you want Solar Fulmination and Ashes if you can get it. And my Solar build had Eruption, Wonder, and Empyrean, so I left those and swapped in something else for Ashes.
There we go. For Captain, that's how big that buffer's gotten. Look at him. Huge.
Large.
Ginormous.
You want to say though, the update I got from Spain, I think she's bigger.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's currently winning. Just tell them to keep up. I believe in their ability to catch up.
I've extrapolated out, and at this rate, the puppy will be, as big as the house in like a year. So
We could be expecting a double event within 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Please allow me to help you with your invasion of the Inside Terminus.
I wish I could remember that monologue from Pacific Rim more clearly, because I keep thinking of it and wanting to pull it from deck, but I don't have the exact words on ready.
I should watch that movie again or get a better rip of it.
It's been a while since I watched it. Like, I generally quite
really
enjoy
good
it.
shit in that movie. A lot of like really good dumb shit, like the punching through a building and then hitting one of those like new fatals, which is just like stupid in the good way.
I have an affinity for the second movie, despite it getting much lambasted, because 1, it came out on my birthday, which means I have to like it.
hell yeah.
And so I went to see it on my birthday. And 2, I've only seen it once, but I generally thought it was like a really good, like a high-budget adaptation of like 3 seasons of an anime that never got finished. Like, it's so incredibly compressed and it's trying to do far too much and like big story beats that don't make any sense.
Maybe that framing would help us.
Like-
I think people I heard going into it wanted like, I don't know, more of just a straight up good movie, which it wasn't, but I think you came into it with like different expectations for framing.
Yeah, and it is just good to watch John Boyega do his thing.
Sure.
Always happy to see that man on screen.
Apparently, when he's allowed to act, he's good at it. Who would have thought?
This is good.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something up with the setup for this. I don't think I'm getting infinite explosions necessarily, but I'm getting some.
I need to remember that I
Pretty
have
sure the more civilized age crew have talked about it so much, but it's kind of criminal how underused John Boyega was in Star Wars.
One of the many reasons I can never bear to watch Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, all I need is that one post summarizing it from co-host.
Oh, the Palpatine
Puzzle
one.
knife.
Yes,
Puzzle
that-
knife. Good enough idea to use twice, I rank.
I think of that post a
Pivot.
lot.
One of the heritage posts that will be entombed forever in the pyramid that co-host is being lowered into.
I mean, I guess it literally is going to the Internet Archive unless, who was that? That's, what's his name? Is that head falls off?
I think they're burying all of the posts underneath the base pro pyramid.
Yes, that's what I want.
Like they're putting them in like canopic jars.
Hey, look, I'm fine with posts just being lost to time, right? It's like, look, in the past, in eras, things would just be lost, and, that's okay.
It's an inevitable thing that happened you gotta be ready for, but doing the effort to preserve things is nonetheless, like, a worthwhile activity. But you can't
Maybe I
get
just-
too fussed when eventually the tide comes in.
Maybe I'm just mad future generations don't deserve such things.
No. Fuck them kids.
You don't deserve my posts.
They can make their own posts. They're free to reinvent them from first principles.
From our intel, it's mostly targeting Vex installations. However, removing
So there's now like a good decade gap between me and the students I mostly like help, and like the lingo, the the nomenclature gap is getting bigger, and it's just like every year I feel older.
And so you lean more into the stuff that you do know, and alienate them further.
Yes. Yeah.
But
Or
the
I
act,
just
of,
pretend
but the act of
you-
trying to alienate them makes them like you more. It brings you closer together because you're both trying to do it.
But the Zoomers are fun.
Yeah.
One of them drew a very elaborate like diagram of them in like a Saddam-esque, like, this is where Saddam's hole, but them. It was very funny.
Zoom is way into Saddam Hussein. Very popular
Yes.
these days.
Way into that meme
Didn't
for
they-
some
they had
reason
the-
earlier this month.
Didn't they have the TikTok like thing of his like manifesto out, or is that something else I'm thinking of?
I mean, it's a similar sort of thing to like everybody absolutely going ham with 9/11 this year.
It's been too long.
I've been thinking
Yeah.
about what's up.
Oh, it's like but yeah, they're fun. They're fun. I feel old.
Yeah, I regularly find
Used Skididdy toilet on them wrong multiple times.
I
got to be a way to get through
can never. I don't know. I don't hate it, but I can't fully respect it because I'm too used to like Gary's Mama Cinema that was like current when I was in high school. It's like this is just. But the thing I'm really annoyed at is like when people were saying this is like a weird new thing. It's not like the audience necessarily saying that. It was like the articles people were writing and like.
It's often familiar.
And that was the thing I was annoyed at, where it's like, no, this is just the same thing again. But like that's not like the youth that were saying that.
Oh.
It's like people writing articles. Will you stand still so I can shoot you in the head?
If everything does come in like waves,
Try to predict the next sensation.
yeah.
Beanie
And like
Babies, disco.
you always like, it's just such like a random thing to come back. You always remember like, okay, what random thing from this era is going to reappear in a different context, or reappear again devoid of its original context.
We got a little bit of YouTube poops coming back.
I think that would be.
It was a bit niche, but I believe they still have their potential. Dunked.
We need one more. Keep an eye out for another Cabal.
I'm having one of these axes.
Oh, sorry, anti-barrier in the back.
All right,
Try to get in a second.
I can deal with this.
Yep.
Let's unstop there as well.
Oh, I got shot. I can work on the anti-barrier. I just need to not be shot by all the other guys at the same time.
Motherfucker, Mr. President, the motherfucker.
Him get a ball, someone wants to slide along
Oh.
the wall.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
put me in a nice spot. I'm in a ditch.
Oh.
If you can
Telling
get to
you're-
me, I'm
you're-
quite
You're
fine.
in a nice ditch.
I'm gonna try to work.
It's my hole. It's made for me.
Now you're in a hole.
Getting them work. Please stay still.
There we go. Look at us.
Yeah, remember, I
you
have
pick
a
up that
grenade
orb.
launcher.
You pick up that or more bullshit.
Yep. Oh, it's not one of the new orbs that lets you do things while you hold it. I can't ascend with it.
Orbs are all lies.
They
That's
look
what
the
Death
same,
was
but they're
stopping.
different.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can do this. Yes! I'm a genius! Oh no!
Perfect execution, no flaws.
Bugger.
Oh, another one of you fuckers.
Only one. I'm getting the one in the middle. I have one more sniper shot for it.
I live. I have my orb. Okay, fine, I'll kill you first. Easy.
First time every time.
Perfect every time.
Anything special for me back here before I head in? Would love to be able to fire it in as well.
Forget. Yeah, I think we can go down. You can go down for a little bit until we have to wait.
It won't start pulling us until we
Not until we land at
make the
the.
little set piece happen where Kargan kills the things.
I love to make this jump perfectly from the top and not land in the intermediate thing. Very good.
Bobo.
Where's Lune?
Catching up. Ow. Breaking
Let's
my
wait a bit.
legs.
You don't need those.
Yeah, don't do that. Been there, done that. It's bad.
There's Kargan.
Don't
There's
break
Kargan.
legs.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, I guess we did not have. Oh,
Well,
I
we're
guess-
also joining allies, so it's fine.
Maybe this is actually safer or something. Oh.
Debatable.
There we go.
Oh, I did what you wanted.
Tutorial.
Stop, Karen.
Incoming.
I forgot this is a shoot to loot, though. I should be shooting to loot.
That should slow it down.
Hey, Gargan, hold this for me, please.
You're terrible at holding. I was gonna say I'll save my super for the next round, but it's Nighthawk. I'll have it back by then anyway.
Okay.
What are those void shots are still instant death?
Wait, it's half, it's half, it's to half, isn't it?
Okay, no memory. That sounds true. And push.
Again. Huh. On point.
Other one's done.
I'm
Oh,
pretty sure
okay.
he realizes we're not going to let him get away with stealing the data while we're here.
Do you remember being scared during this part?
A massive
Long time ago.
I
yeah.
do.
indicates several
I remember having to take our time.
Okay,
Well,
you know what?
You asked for it.
Targan
You know,
heard you.
return respect. You cannot disrespect Argon that much.
Well, I don't have any more resources, but I've almost got Nighthawk.
Go for a recognition.
I'm in a unfortunate position.
Once I'm invisible.
Oh, but Lune has this. We're fine.
Oh, Kargan's
Hi,
got
Kargan.
the... Yeah, Kargan's got the Shadow the Hedgehog rocket shoes. No, that was a body shot, so that was rubbish.
Playing some ad / getting some challenge progress while we have this relatively locked down.
Huh?
Peace.
Oh,
Location secured, Commander Zavala.
Commander Zavala. The pronunciation
What
goes as always.
what
struck me
intel
as
did you
strange.
discover?
Almost unreadable data artifact here labeled Oxa.
Oxa, you say?
It's heavily corrupted, but I
Never
need
heard
to
of it.
make out M-Sund
Who is this
12.
M-Sund 12?
What is Oxa?
Such a
and
mystery.
what was M-Sund 12?
Yeah, I hope they finally resolve that plot
Those are
point
questions
someday.
for another day, I suppose.
Just all these hanging threads.
You feel it wasn't down to a mystery at that point either. It's just like, okay, when are they gonna like let us hear anything else about Maya Sunderesh? Now it's like, I wish I knew less things about Maya Sunderesh.
When this first dropped, I think Oxa was unknown.
Sure, no, that's fair. I mean, like the M-Sun 12 stuff is more.
Oh, fantastic! I've now
Like people are
finished.
looked at the you know the Sundaresh thing and M Sun. Like they did that quickly, but no one knew who the heck Oxa was.
I have not gilded Conqueror, but as far as the Guardian rank progress thinks I have, so I can now ascend my rank to Paragon.
You want to go to a tower real quick and then we'll think about.
Yeah, let me
wrapping it
jump
up?
around
Yeah.
at high speed.
Clean stuff up.
I'm pressing the button.
I still have to do Warden of Nothing, Heist of Battleground Europa, and Devil's Lair.
I
Hmm.
need more.
Most
than that.
terrifying series of strikes that anyone has ever been presented with.
Battleground Europa could be a bit.
I'm trying to remember which one. Oh, that's the one that everybody did for ages during craft madness. Everyone was farming
the
out their
middle
guns.
room is the pain on that. Oh, no, am I thinking of Moon? I can't remember.
It might.
I think I've done
yeah,
it
like-
so many. It's the one in Clovis's lab where you go underneath the big head, where the big head used to live.
Right.
Oh, is this one easier than I remember? I remember
These
being.
I mean,
shitty.
I think a lot of us have done it a lot. I certainly have, because this is the shit I was farming when we had the guns that could fire stupid things out of them.
I didn't do farming, but I think also it's one of the easier ones compared to.
Yeah, like I know it so much by the back of my hand at this point that like even without my incredible powers,
Be safe out there, Guardian.
I can still do
Alright.
that shit.
What do you want? You want to do one more then?
Yeah.
I can do it.
We could trade that. I was thinking of doing outright easy one, but I'd be game for swinging at that. If folks want.
Well, it sounds like the Europa one isn't that bad.
That ain't that bad. I can do it.
Right, that will leave
remember what's in
then
it.
Devil's Lair, Warden of Nothing, Saber, and Exodus Crash for next weekend. Should we want to continue?
This is
Yeah, easy shit.
made me enjoy this again enough that I think we want to actually run them through. It
good
seems like
time.
unless the picker vanishes on us, which I don't know if they ever fixed it. Like we can just pick it
Yeah,
up.
barring an act of God, barring a meteor strike of some sort.
All right. I was gonna say, like, I feel like the tone was set and we just crushed the first one. You know,
Yeah.
we vibes only.
We remain good at this video game.
Barrier,
Yeah.
unstop, solar threat.
Stop. Unstop again, so I do have to do bloodline rather than
Let's think
ergo.
of what I was just running, probably. I'm gonna turn my air up or down, one of those things.
Okay.
Sure, I'll just keep up.
I don't know if you remember what other kind of shield or damage types are common in this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Sword?
Exits. What? Yeah. What is in there?
Not Exodus, the battlefield. Sorry.
Battleground
Yeah,
Europa is
Battleground.
where it needs range.
Europa.
I just eschew any sort
Double
of.
solar resist and call that good.
I would just.
How much can I rely on you two for unstops?
A lot.
Pretty good.
I have a pulse.
You have easy access. Pulse is barrier, remember?
Oh no, I will put a scout on then. Okay, that explains some things, but yeah, I can put a scout on, and my statement will still be true.
Yeah.
I just.
In which case, I'm just going to bring the shit that is actually good and rely on people to stun things so I can kill them very quickly. Other than that, I just needed 2 seconds for bio, and then I'll be right back.
Unstop barrier. So much.
Mongo is twisted around.
Actually, I suppose I'm still set up for it if I wanted to be, because it's not like. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Of that nightfall memento in there for some reason. Not good Synthos again, not good Synthos times.
Security scans in progress.
I think I have a loadout.
I'm happy with what I've got.
Oh, this is the one with the Shrieker, isn't it?
Sounds true.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, it's not that bad. Okay. I do like that there are now enough of these in the game that I legitimately do forget. But does that mean it's good or bland, right? Like, is it that there's enough variety, or is it that all the battlegrounds kind of float into each other? It's just
Bit of both. I feel like I think they mostly hit it of it just being like there's a lot. You have to kind of like search your memory banks for like how does this one play? What do I remember about this? How long? How many sandboxes ago was that? What about what my? I
right.
remember
What was
about?
the What was the wrinkle with this? Like, what did it have a knight with a fuck off axe in the middle of the room trying to kill you?
Yeah, I feel like I the thing with the battlegrounds is like I didn't think they do kind of mush a bit, and like I'm kind of glad we have them because like clearly like it's the mechanism through which Bungie's been able to deliver like a consistent pace of new strikes. It's just they're not, I think, quite what a lot of people would want, and they are kind of like samey.
Just some seasons are real hit or miss, and you know, especially on the season of the one where we had the slows and stuff going on, that got a bit tedious.
Perhaps a barter is warranted.
Oh, Luna found so much stuff.
Burnout angles.
Luna, you're glowing.
Yeah, I emoted at Captain to get a glow.
Hmm.
You can also do this if you want.
I do not wish to glow.
Postmaster. How did this happen? Oh. Random legendaries. I see. Jake Pliskin is a good name. Someone in our instance.
Thank you. Thank you.
What time is it?
I should not deserve real quick. I'm just gonna have more coins at the end of this, but as long as I'm waiting.
While you wrap that up, I'm going to get up for one moment.
The Nine see your valor. If the Nine wanted this, you would not have it. Until we speak again.
I think folks feel safer seeing us around.
Incident Medical 3. I'm en route. Catch you later. I'll take it. Listen up, good people. What can you teach me? May you find what you seek.
Okay.
It's still away.
Nice shooting out there.
Gotten some cores from.
Keep it loaded.
There. What's up?
The iron.
So now we've got a lot of alternate supers for
I am at your service.
all the light classes. But why we get a darkness one? What's up with that?
Fight for.
What if they just found it hard to design them, and/or like were unsure how they wanted to touch the balance of those classes?
I do wonder, like, say, Like the Titan one is a roaming super, right? I wonder, like, just give it a like throw axes equivalent.
What?
Throw sides or something.
Sure.
Maybe one big scythe. Ooh, what if it's like a big attack and then you pull whatever it is to you if you can move it? And like, you know, if it's tagged wrong, you can't move it, but you get pulled to it. It's a risk reward.
Sure. Could make a roaming stasis for hunters, but they probably are very afraid of doing that to Crucible again.
No. So the logic is that if it's a big enemy, the super is essentially a thunder crash. If it's a small enemy, I don't think there's another attack that really pulls an enemy to you the same way.
I'm gonna launch
like a scorpion. Get over here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna launch.
You don't really have a lot of those.
Speaking, if that's okay.
Sorry.
I'm gonna launch.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Let's look, but I think I was fine when I left. Yep.
I'm pressing button.
You don't really have a pull an enemy to us thing, really.
No.
Although arguably that alternate super is probably more in line with the hunter current super because they swing like a thing around.
I mean, we have like abilities that kind of do that, like various like grenades and things, but not like directed in that sense.
The alternate Titan super should just be throwing a glacier. You just pick it up
Yeah.
out of the ground.
You just have
wherever you
access to
are.
all of the supers that your subclass has available, just for various button inputs. Like you have to do like a Hadouken input if you want to do one of them.
Okay, up, down, left, right, BA.
I forget that
Down,
like
down,
all
up.
the
Was it down, down, up, BA?
Yeah.
Or...
like all of the Castlevania games have inputs like that, like fighting game inputs that make you do like weird shit, but I never at any point do them deliberately, and no one ever has. So sometimes you'll just like be mashing buttons in a panic, and like Richard will do a little dance. Like, that was cool. It didn't help.
You're dying more now.
You've moved me closer to the enemy. Oh, I grappled the wrong thing, but it's fine.
That might be. Yeah. I did not take a correct route.
Is there a
There's
champion?
Lune
I don't
down,
think there's a
Lune down.
I'm invisible.
Must be nice.
Knight that has sight on me, but other than that. 2 knights on this.
That's a normal knight. I'm so fast.
I don't get to be fast anymore, so I'm pure soul.
I'm letting you be fast. There you go.
Oh, I'm fast.
I have the power.
The aesthetics of like the prismatic stuff make me so happy. Yes, Guardian should be able to kind of mix and match this bullshit. Like that's so in key of how these powers should work. It's just hard to make that work in a video game sense. They figured it out for the most part.
Oh, you reflected my rocket. I think I have a sword.
Man, it's very on fire.
Why don't you dodge that? Oh, good lord, that was every enemy in the room.
Oh, yeah, I'll try to work over there. Oh, I guess Yoga's right behind. Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I'm getting over there.
Thank you. This time I will not be shot by everything at once.
Is this box a shared box or is it all everyone?
I think it's one where you hit it and a timer starts. But I think it's one of the ones where who knows what will happen. Either way, I'm spamming all of my shit.
Going more heavy kills, so. God damn it, I got sniped out of the air. Good dive.
That thing.
There's a shank over there. It's still. Yeah, that's right. Give me a little shit. Thanks. Did one of you pull from the heavy already, or?
I haven't touched it.
I have not.
Try and judge what kind of
explosive shanks
one it was, but you haven't pulled from it. I can't find out.
I can be invisible again. It's fine. It's fine.
Hi, greetings.
Alright. I'm gonna fire off a couple extra rockets and then I need to charge the box. Let's see if this starts a timer.
Yes.
Yep. 15 seconds.
Drink. Drink deeply.
Do not become addicted to heavy box.
Come to
The
resent
will
its
take hold
absence.
of me and I will resent its absence. Another challenge done. Not going to this realizing how many challenges I would really get. I love that I can just use weapons in this super. It's so good.
There we go.
Sub-level door is opening now.
I'll pop that challenge before I forget. Oh.
Fun. All right, this I remember this room.
Stop ogres coming over.
Oh wow.
I don't have the unstop for that.
I do.
There we go. That's what I'm here for. See if we can hide.
Leading random shields with Arianas. Makes me happy to have a reason to run that gun again besides just like spite. Or like deciding to make it work.
I thought there was more to this room.
It can be a
not
pain.
Not if you
but
kill things that quickly, there's not.
not if you're so strong. The two unstops down there that I can't do anything about, so good luck to you two. Okay, whilst that happens, let me...
Watch your line of fire there, it could have been exciting.
Throw discs.
And
There's another box here, but also there's one of those things that we have to kill.
Zivoroth's battle song emboldens her soldiers. End it.
Alright, the battle song.
Hold still, you little shit. Half.
on the last site. Got it.
Hell yeah.
Off. We're like, we know what this is.
Y'all are down there. Do you want to be save on this box, or can I eat it?
I think just eat it. Like,
yeah.
Delicious.
There's no reason. Back.
Hello there.
Yeah.
Maybe unstop that has light on us. Yep. Those snipers. There we go.
Ow. I got boomered one too many times.
Owned.
Oh, wait.
I think you held too early.
Yeah, this is the room that can get awkward if you get too aggressive. Hello.
Oh, these friends.
Well, well, well. Etc., etc.
Blowjob brothers have been exploded with great prejudice.
Huh.
I'm gonna bully that barrier to death from back here.
That one on the right's being a pain.
One in the back is almost dead. I think, like, never mind, it's dead.
I can kill you. There we go. It's Titans.
Out of special once again.
For sure. Reveal yourself to me. There you go.
I'm gonna pop super.
I'm so
You
cool.
give me enough orbs to recharge, but
You just gotta start spending them as soon as you get them.
yeah, this is the way mine works. Like, I really could just afford to be able to pop it and forget I have it on, even. Oh wow, I'm doing 5% more damage for some reason. Who could say why?
Submine vault's locked down tight, but the maintenance shafts are just big enough to fit you and all that armor. Happy crawling.
Just big enough.
I don't know why she says all that armor like we're all Titans when only one of us is Titans.
Only I'm a Titan.
Well, like that tunnel isn't like
Massive.
huge.
Yeah.
I have the same question.
I can hold if one of you wants to go, if both of you want to go explore.
Traditional sense. It's more like a foundational AI framework they all use.
I can make a tangle. And I can take a taxi.
Not if I kill all the ads.
It's so powerful.
More stuff spawned. I'll let you work on it. Better only thin it out.
Look at this gun.
Or did no one get the one up top?
I was waiting for you. Just wanted to make sure you weren't having trouble.
There you go. Another challenge. I'm also being killed.
Ammo box. This one we definitely grab.
Yeah. My super is not one I can be funny with, and
Big, shrieky eye. Guardian, get gouging.
Here's my
not beforehand.
I'll have it up at some point to
Well, let's go.
hold.
Oh my god, it is!
Yeah,
Two golden
if
guns.
you get it if you do it fast enough, because it's like the buff is.
There's like a
applied
couple seconds whilst it's doing it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what 2 fucking golden guns looks like.
Oh yes.
Unfortunately, the axe throwing is
We'll be fine.
Oh, let's keep it in the pocket for when shit gets weird.
I popped mine, but oh, there we go. I think I forgot how to be in boss for a second.
Orb.
Shot some of the orbs down. I was shot by more things.
Okay.
Yogurt right behind you, ads.
Panic fade. Here we go.
First floor coming in.
Oh, I didn't go as invis as I hoped.
Oh no!
There we go.
Picked up a thing instead of. Reviving me gives you like an overshield. Like a better one, I mean.
What is? I'm getting like sprayed to death by those wizards in the middle. I'm trying to work on them. There's half. I'm dead. Here's a bit more breathing room.
It's not Duncan.
Alright, that's what we're supposed to be doing right now.
That's right.
All gotta be doing. Yeah. Definitely easier for the invisible hunter to handle.
Wizard!
One down.
They have so many lasers.
2 down.
I'm in a very bad spot, for better or worse.
We'll be fine. They emerged from the other side of the, like, dunk point, like...
Yeah, that was very
ambushing it.
unfortunate for everyone around.
Motherfucker, you forgot about us. Oh, I can ascend with this orb. Despite looking identical. This is the good orb.
Heads on me if you're coming over. 2 wizards just spawned.
Live.
Survive.
Try to do some cleanup.
One more.
Alright, it's time to wake up the big boss.
I have a super in case.
Get ready. Start your engines.
Orbs.
It's moving.
More wizards.
It's moving. Ooh, close to us. I'm getting out of here.
Little wizard middle.
Yeah.
Got it. Barrier on the left.
Yep, it's followed us to the right.
I'm setting it extraordinarily on fire.
I think I broke it with my kinetic tremors.
Bunch of wizards in middle are no longer in middle. I'm out of area.
Dead. We win. We are so strong.
So good at video games.
Guardian, Tibor Roth's
Easy
oversight of
peasy.
House salvation is troubling. Her Wrathborn will not be uprooted by strength alone.
They want less cold steel.
Perhaps you just aren't strong enough.
She commands a great deal of power, Clovis. Any attempt to strike directly at her.
I hope we get to
will
kill
only add
Clovis
to
one of
that
these
power.
days.
I miss him.
Rituals
I miss our
and
version of
superstition.
Eggman.
Even your life can be quantified and
We knocked out
controlled.
5 today.
These fairy
5
tales
out of
don't
9.
scare
Nice.
You will learn soon enough.
Your commands, and yeah, we'll talk about next weekend or something.
I only have 2 left to do. I don't know you don't, and I'm not gonna like abandon you after doing mine.
Oh, I need to give another. I have another.
But I could.
left.
The ones that are left aren't even the bad ones. I think we're out of the bad ones.
I mean, to the degree there were bad ones, we kind of just burden them today.
Devil's Lair.
What I mean is, you have to wake up, give some amount of effort. Like
Crash,
we're
I'm
all
mildly
trying to
worried about
show
because
up.
like Crash could be like a little bit spicy if you weren't careful, but
Yeah. I've done it a few times at this point.
blame us. But yeah,
Okay.
I will
Yeah, good
What did
shit.
I get?
navigate to OBS.
Good.
I will navigate to OBS? Question mark. Goodbye, everyone who watched this stream.
Yay. I even got